We're also tracking the situation in Russia and Ukraine. Russia firing dozens of missiles on several key Ukrainian cities, including the capital Kyiv, as the conflict there rages on. Ukrainian officials say at least 4 people were killed in Friday's attacks. The missile strikes knocking out power to more people, plunging them into darkness. Temperatures there dipping lower. For more on this escalation, I want to bring in Bryan Clark, senior fellow at the Hudson Institute. Bryan, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, Natasha. Great to be here.
Thank you. Russia going after Ukraine's energy infrastructure in these attacks, and they have been for some time now. Millions without power after some of the strikes. Is Ukraine prepared for a bigger onslaught as winter weather stays put there?
Well, they're trying to prepare, Natasha, because right now they're faced with 50% of their power being out right now, continued attacks on the power infrastructure, the inability to repair that infrastructure quickly enough. So I think they're finding that they're reaching the end of their ability to repair the infrastructure quickly and get it back up in operation. And they're also facing the potential of a larger Russian offensive coming in potentially January. So there's several problems on the horizon for Ukraine.
Yeah, certainly. And new reports also saying that Russia is preparing its hypersonic missile system. And this coming after Vladimir Putin earlier this month reiterated his openness to preemptive strikes and nuclear weapons. How concerned, and it's a big question, how concerned should Ukraine, the U.S., and the rest of the world be about Putin's threats? Is it just bluster?
With regard to the nuclear weapons, it's largely bluster. It's intended to sort of cement the U.S. and slow down the decision-making process in the Western governments, but it's not really something that he's going to be using at any near-term point in this fight. But the hypersonic weapons are a distinct threat, and they have been used already. So the ships that are in the Black Sea, some of which are capable of launching hypersonic weapons, and also they've put the MiG-31 into the fight, which is capable of launching hypersonic weapons. So some have been used thus far. So they're very difficult to intercept, and Ukraine doesn't really have an effective missile defense against them.
And the U.S. this week agreed to send the Patriot missile defense system to Ukraine. It is designed for ballistic missiles. In this latest barrage from Russia, which fired 76 missiles, Ukraine's current missile defense system did manage to block more than 3/4 of those missiles. Will this U.S. system help narrow that gap?
Yeah, it's a great point. So 3/4 of the missiles were taken down, but that means 16 in this case got through. And when you're talking 500 to 1,000 pounds warhead per missile, they still cause a lot of damage. So missile defense has to be perfect, really, to be able to prevent the kind of damage we saw this week in Ukraine. So the Patriot will help because it is effective against ballistic missiles and potentially hypersonic weapons, which are now being brought into the fight. And the existing weapons that Ukraine has are not effective against those weapons. So this will definitely help. And now the challenge will be managing the fight to ensure that the Patriots get used against the right missiles and not against cheap drones.
Appreciate your time. Bryan Clark, thank you so much for speaking with us.
You're welcome.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.